What's up, guys? Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody doing? Gonna do a little live today, telling some stuff, getting back on the leaderboard here for the Bandits. And yeah, away we go. Today we're going to beautiful Kalispell, Montana from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. We're gonna take it nice and easy today. Actually, see here before we get too far. I need to make sure I do this. Good morning. Yeah, I'm up early today, Pantifus. Yeah, it's the life. Time to get my stream done with. I haven't streamed in a couple days. I need to get it like a real stream done, so figured I'd get up early, get streaming early, and get ahead of the game today. Let's see. What's up, Perm? What are you doing, dog? How are you? How is Perm? I know it's probably a little crazy to actually see me live when I said I was going to go live instead of postponing it 1,000 times, but, you know. Good morning, Muffin. How are you, Sean? This fucking AI cocksucker. I was gonna text you that you're late when I saw you're live. Yeah, so you can't tell me I'm late. I'm already live, bitch. Good morning to you too. Driving to work, you know, knee driving as we do yet. Sean, Perm, how have you been, dude? How have you been, Perm? Hey, my ATS overlay's on, right? I'm not missing that. Nah. Just out of curiosity, I do have my ATS stream on, right? A couple more days till I go on vacation. Hope to get a lot of miles in. On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. Girlfriend's sick, so been doing that, streaming later today again. Oh, that's never fun when your girlfriend's sick, dude. Well, it's never fun when anybody in your family members are sick, dude. Never any fun. I'm glad that you've been doing good. How have your streams been doing? That's what usually happens when they don't feel good. You just be like, I got something that'll make you feel better, honey. Come here. Yeah. Reversing a trailer is definitely different. Depends on what kind of trailer you have too, because some of these trailers you can't reverse, like the doubles, you can't reverse those. But real life and truck simulator are two different things. Oh shit. I was walking out my door and I told my son to do something, and as soon as I closed the door I heard him say blah blah blah. I opened the door again and looked at him, and his little ass booked. She abusing me for that comment. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh boys, we got a long drive to Casper, or Kalispell, Montana. See if we can get that miles today. Get some more miles logged for that Trucks Book account. Hey now. That's not true. What's up, Dante? Sorry I've been MIA the last couple of days, guys. I've just been working. Getting more than your ass. Yeah, hit that vape, sir. Yeah, you're right. See, somebody left a comment on one of my shorts. I think it was talking about my live overstream, and they were like, death gripping that geek bar. And I was like, yeah, I love my Horizon Tech vapes. We'll see how that one is. For my wife's pretty frisky. I get laid pretty frequently. I've never had a problem in that department with my wife, and we've been together for fucking 10.5 years. I haven't been. Fuck you. Oh shit. Well, I don't have that truck. What's his name? Fuzzulham. I don't have that mod. I'm sure I could get that mod, but I don't have that mod right now. I just have, well, I have a bunch of mods. Shut it! Damn, dude, my whole house is sleeping and my dog's deciding it's a good time to start barking to wake everybody up. No, ain't no problem. I will look into it, though. That is a pretty cool sounding truck. It's a Japanese truck, you said, right? The Hino FM 260JD. Let me see. I'll text that to my buddy right now so I don't forget. Maybe if I can drive and text at the same time. There you go, dog. I will look into getting it. For sure. Oh, I get it. The best thing I can say is it's not one thing, it's another. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Life's a bitch. I got my doctor's appointment tomorrow. And I go back to work next week, boys. I go back to work next week on Thursday. Eight more days left, and then I go back to work. Life is a bitch, so wear a condom. Yeah, I go back next Thursday. It's gonna be rough. Just being outside the other day, you know, it's been like I don't know, 4 months since I've really physically worked hard, because I was on 2 months of restricted duty before, 2 months after, and physically it's going to be rough for me to go back to work. Not necessarily that I can't do the job, but it's going to be physically bearing on me. I haven't done this. It's been like 4 months since I've really worked that physically hard, so it's going to be difficult. It's going to take me a little bit to get back into the full swing of things, I think. I know my bosses are happy. Finally have their autonomous mechanic back. Nice relaxing drive this morning, guys. Nice relaxing drive. Is it yours is a manual, right? Toyota? Right, your Toyota, is that what you're talking about? I think we can pranking some friends with facing the camera to ETS2 and say, wait a moment, I'm still on my way. Yeah, I got a long ways to go. Well, sounds like your synchronizers are going out in your transmission. That's what it sounds like. The brass synchronizers are going out. That's exactly what it sounds like. Yeah, that's what I just said. It sounds like the synchros are gone for fourth gear. Synchronizers are what hold everything in gear. I mean, you hear the name of it, it synchronizes all the gears together. But, dude, it's just a brass wear component in the transmission, bro. It's a brass component. Yo. What's up, dog? Yeah, the synchronizers are just brass gears inside there, and it doesn't matter how many miles are on it. All it takes, like, really, you could jam a gear wrong once and fucking destroy a synchronizer. So it's just brass. It's soft metal. And they use brass on purpose so that you don't fuck shit up, right? Like, what I really want is a straight cut gear transmission. That's what I want, straight cut gears. And get that gear whine, the transmission gear whine sounds fucking phenomenal. I love that sound. Yeah, like I said, dude, 50, I mean, mileage doesn't matter on a rebuilt transmission, especially not with synchros. Synchros are brass. Like, you could, yeah, dog box would be cool too. Dog box, straight cut gears. Get the gear winds. Yeah. I love the gear winds. And they're more efficient. Straight cut gears are more efficient than helical cut gears, but helical cut gears don't make noise, and that's why they're that's why they're used in automotive applications. Straight cut gears are fucking noisy as fuck. They whine like a bitch, but they sound, I don't know, I personally like the sound, but normal Joe Schmo driving down the road isn't going to want to hear their fucking transmission. Me, on the other hand, I'm like, let me hear it. Yeah, you can't. You have to stay in order. Yeah, bro, but it's a Toyota. What's up, Schmitty? If it's a Toyota though, Sean. It might have close to 500,000 miles on it, but if you fixed it, it would go another 500,000. Like, Toyotas run forever. If you guys are new to the channel, I'd appreciate it if you double tap that screen one time for me for the one time. Drop me a like, drop me a sub. We're on that road to 500. Working towards that monetization. Yeah, right? Works for Toyota, exactly, Schmitty. Toyotas run forever, dude. Like, I tell you, even when I worked at dealerships and independent, the one kind of car that you hardly ever had to work on was an older Toyota. And those motherfuckers, and if you did work on them, it was just maintenance stuff. Like, oh, it's been out for 25 years, it finally needs the suspension replaced. Yeah. Like, them old Toyotas just run. Just run and run and run. Run and run and run. Even the new ones aren't bad, but they had issues in the newer ones. But the older ones were definitely just bulletproof. Toyota's always been a really bulletproof company, though, for making longevity. They pride themselves in longevity. Yeah, it's not bad. I'm not buying shit. Can't afford to buy shit. Not right now. Maybe after I go back to work and start working and making some money again. Definitely not making any money here. We're 250 miles into our trip, 1,300 miles to go. You getting a turbo Genesis? Yeah, I bet it hurts. I'm doing good, Michael. How are you doing today? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you stopping in and saying hi. Sorry I've been gone for a while, guys. Like, been working on a app for Assetto Corsa. Well, for drifting and racing, but yeah, an all-in-one competition app. It's been taking up a lot of time. Been coding quite a bit, a lot. Been coding a lot. I went 6 days of coding straight, from like 8 in the morning to 10, 11 o'clock at night. So I'm taking a little break from coding and getting back onto some streaming for a little bit, because I'll probably get back to coding again in a couple of days, maybe this weekend. But yeah. But I created an entire drift scoring system for Assetto Corsa and platform. It's more than just a scoring system. It's the entire communication system for a drift event. There's tablets and HUDs that pop up on your screen, an AI judge that track-specific zone judging. So, like, for example, I created a track editor app where I can drive the lines in the track. It creates a 2D map of the track for me, and then I can install or put in initiation zones, clipping zones, all of those things in there, and tell it how to judge each one of those zones when the car is in that zone. And the HUDs automatically call the next 4 drivers up. It automatically advances brackets. It automatically produces standings. It automatically adds points. It does full cloud integration. You can log into this thing anywhere in the world and log in and have your account, be able to view your previous runs. It's the only one of its kind in existence right now. My wife told me drive the truck every day. Yeah, I wouldn't drive the truck. That's fucking crazy. Checked my phone. What did it say? But yeah, 4K for the car and all the parts. Oh, wait. Ha! It is meant to be. Meant to be. Yeah, we're trying, dog. Just been busy. Coding like a motherfucker, dude. Just coding. Screens of code all day long for 12, 13 hours a day. Yeah, I was just gonna say, didn't you have one of those sitting in your yard that you had to get rid of? In a perfect world, I would pay off the truck. Wife starts working and buys herself a car. I buy a Tesla, scrap the Toyota, and give the Mazda to my kid. Why do you want a Tesla? Just out of curiosity? Why do you want to be dependent on not being able to drive your car farther than 200 miles without having to plug in? And then sit somewhere and wait 2 hours to charge your car so you can fucking drive it again? And why would you want to get into a car that every 7 years you're going to have to buy a battery for? You're going to have to throw that car away in 7 years. And those batteries are $10,000 to $15,000 a piece, plus the labor to install it. So really, a Tesla is a terrible idea. It's a great for green, yeah, green, but it's a throwaway car. Bro, a Tesla is a throwaway car. If you think that your Toyota is a problem, your Tesla is going to cost you 10 times the amount of money to maintain than that Toyota. 10 times. I'm just telling you the realistic. Batteries do not last forever. Lithium-ion batteries do not last forever. There is no battery that lasts forever. The life of an electric car battery is 7 to 10 years on a good note. If it makes it 10 years, it's made a great life. And those batteries are fucking expensive. So you're talking about throwing a car away every 10 years. Just crumple it up and throw it in the trash because it costs more to fix it than it's worth. Like, it's not a sustainable future. What we have right now with electric cars is a joke. It's a great idea. Don't get me wrong. Electric cars are a great idea. But we don't have the infrastructure for electric cars, and we don't have the technology to really support electric cars. Yeah, sure, it looks cool until, you know, it drives itself into a fucking wall because the self-driving fails. Like, I'm good. It's all great technology, but it is nowhere near ready being to the public. Nowhere near ready being distributed to the public. Yes, they are. You can't fucking do anything with them. Lithium ion is almost impossible to recycle. And the greenhouse gases that go into creating lithium-ion batteries, get out of here. It's a joke. That one car, your one green car that's supposed to be better for the environment, the production of that one green car has more greenhouse effects than fucking buying your truck and driving your truck for 10 years, dude. Like, buying a Tesla, building that Tesla is exactly equivalent to you driving your fucking truck for 10 years straight and pumping out greenhouse emissions. So, it's all a joke. It's all a joke. Yeah, fuck you. Those batteries are fucking cocksucker, bro. They build the car around the battery. They don't build the battery around the car. They build the car around the battery. Changing battery packs suck. I've done it. I've done it on the Chryslers, hybrids. They fucking suck. Changing battery packs suck. Not to mention, you're making mechanics become fucking electricians, like high voltage electricians. It's crazy, bro. Nobody wants to work on that shit. No mechanic wants to touch high voltage. There's a reason why we chose to be mechanics and not go be fucking electricians, okay? We didn't want to electrocute the fuck out of ourselves. That's why we chose to be an automotive mechanic instead of being like, let me go be a lineman and go work on fucking power wires. That's what working on a hybrid is like now. You gotta follow the same fucking precautions. You gotta wear a lineman's suit, rubber gloves, lineman's leather gloves. You have to have somebody there with a sheep herder pole that's all fiberglass. You have to make sure all your stuff's up to date. You gotta make sure you're fully disabling the system. You have to have a special fluke meter to ensure that there isn't any resistance system or any relative voltage still in the system. Yeah, because it's fucking different. Kill your ass instantly. Yeah. It's crazy. I don't want nothing to do with any of that. Not until they figure it out. To me, we should be investing in hydrogen. Exactly, bro. Yeah, most of the car weight is the battery. Like I say, it's a great concept. They're fast. They're quick. They look cool. Is it something I'd ever own? Fuck no. Because guess what? I've had to deal with those hybrids when they come in saying service high voltage system. You're no longer driving your car. It's a paperweight. And when your entire car relies on that high voltage system, I'm good. Just let me go fucking put gasoline in my car and drive it. I seen that shit when we were on our way back from Reno, bro. They had a gas station in Reno that was labeled GE Energy or GM Energy, and they had like a fucking cover. They made it look just like the regular part of the gas station, bro, with like drive-through like pumps, so to speak. And I'm like, yeah, except for I'm gonna pull up, be out of here in 5 minutes, and you're gonna be sitting there for a fucking hour to get your car charged halfway so you can make it another couple hours to park again for another fucking hour. It's stupid. Electric cars are stupid. They're fucking stupid. It's so impractical. We can't even fucking, you live in a state, bro, where they can't even give you stable power, and you want to buy an electric fucking car? Well, let's talk about that. You live in fucking California, where it has the worst infrastructured power system in the world, dude. They are like 30 years behind on technology, PG&E. 30 fucking years, bro. That's how the fires all happened up there. And you want to buy an electric car and plug into the grid and get raped by the government some more on your power costs? Fucking, you are crazy. You're crazy. Your power's already outrageous in California. You want to go plug in your fucking car and get charged for that too? Hi. That's crazy. I had a Camry hybrid that I sold. Yeah, it probably was. They can mechanically total it if the value of the car is worth less than the mechanical repairs. It gets totaled just like it would if it was in an accident. And lifetime warranties, dude, you guys ever see those lifetime warranties that you buy on these cars? They're like, oh yeah, you get this new, you buy this car, you get a lifetime powertrain warranty, lifetime this warranty. You know how that works too? That works until the value of the repair goes past the value of the car. I worked at Chrysler. Chrysler has that lifetime powertrain warranty. They did it in 2009. They offered lifetime powertrain. And I think all the way up to like 2012 or something. And cars would come in, and they would need $10,000 worth of repairs, like an engine or a transmission. And Chrysler would go, oh, the value of the car is $6,000. Here's a check for $6,000. Your car is now yours. You get to deal with the problems, and you don't have a warranty anymore. The second it passes the value of the vehicle, they write you a check for what they deem the value of the vehicle is worth, and you are done with your warranty. You no longer have a warranty. It's 100% how they do their lifetime powertrain warranties. It's just a scam. It's all a scam. Nothing's really lifetime. They don't really cover it for life. You get it probably for less than you would have if you fucking had 6 years, 7 years sometimes. They legit will go, yeah, we're buying ourselves out of this warranty. Here you go. Here's what your vehicle's worth. We just bought your car. And they go, no more warranty. Fix it yourself. About 600 miles in, boys. Little ways to go. How's everybody's days today at work? Everybody who's at work, how's your day going today? Sean, you there yet? You make it to your desk? Just gonna have a chill stream today, guys. We're just gonna relax, do some driving, put some miles in. Maybe at the end do a couple laps around FD Long Beach. Yeah, bro, I hate California. We are going to Kalispell, Montana. Left Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, and going to Kalispell, Montana. Trip distance was 625 miles at the start. My overlay should still be working up on the stream, correct? Showing the mileage counting down and everything. Damage, all that good stuff, speed. That stupid overlay is what started the whole what you saying later? What you mean? Yeah, the stupid screen overlay you guys see on the stream is what started all of the coding process. That little simple on-screen overlay. What time later, Perm? I don't really have any solid plans today. I think I just got up, everybody was sleeping, and I decided to get on and start streaming. Well, I had some quietness in the house. I got some shorts today. Hey, Perm, you need to hit me up too, bro, because you're still getting on a Assetto Corsa a lot, right? Still doing a lot of drifting and stuff? Was that like noon my time? I think that's like noon my time. So it's going to be like basically right towards the end of my stream. What are you going to play today? Ooh, man, I've been tired the last couple of days. Rough. Doesn't help, I've been going to bed late and getting up super fucking early every day. Hey Sean, you know you were saying, oh yeah, my truck's got 7,000 miles on it now. My truck's got 35,000. Yeah, I saw that. I saw the trip come in yesterday on in Discord. Doing my 1,625 miles right now, and probably do another one after that. Another, I don't know, maybe another 1,000 miles after that. Put some miles on the board, and then switch over to Assetto for a little bit. Just got to work, sitting at my desk debating life's decisions. I get that. Honestly, it's going to be kind of interesting going back to work. I already know it's going to be... I'm going to get flooded by people the first couple of days. It's like, oh, Kevin, you're back! How have you been? What's going on? Yeah, I already know. Yeah. You can't wait to start... Yeah, fuck this bus. Yeah. Yep. Where are you at for watch time now, Perm? You got to be getting close for watch time. You got to be closer than me for watch time, because I haven't streamed in a while. It's like 7 days, 6 days. I did an hour and a half yesterday. Comp's gonna be, it's a tough track. The track seems super fucking slippery too, like super slippery, at least on the first turn. I tried that VD1 track that they're running for the comp with Corrupt last night. Holy fuck, dude. You want to talk about no grip? That track has no grip, like zero grip. Like the grip is fucking non-existent. Like, you could probably throw softs on that bitch and still fucking, still not grip up. It is so terrible. Yeah, I get that. I'm at like 1,500 and something right now. 1,600 watch hours or something. Need to get some more subscribers, guys. Need to get you guys watching to click that sub button for me. I need you guys to click that sub button for me is what I need. Although I guess 500 doesn't matter if you don't have your watch hours, so I appreciate you guys sitting here watching me and putting some watch time in. $500 subs is useless without the watch. Well, thank you, TRB. I appreciate that. I appreciate that much. If your account's set to private, I can't see if you're subbed or not. I do have a bot set up to pop up on stream when people sub, but if your YouTube profile is set to private, I can't even see your name that you've subscribed to me. It just tells me that you've gotten new subs. So I apologize to anybody that does have their profile set to private and I don't know that you've subbed, but I appreciate all the subs. I appreciate everybody who has subbed. It's been a good journey. And we're making progress. And thanks for commenting, TRB Maker. I appreciate you getting active in the chat. The activity in the chat helps too. You're gonna use the Miata? Really? That's like the last thing I would have expected you to say was I'm gonna use the Miata. If we link up later, Perm, I'll get you in with the beta so that you can start recording runs for me too. I say recording runs, but there's really no work. You don't have to do anything. It automatically stores all the runs and sends them to the cloud so I can see them. Oh yeah. See, I was with Corrupt before. Me and Corrupt started together yesterday. And we played for a while, and then we both got off because he had to go do stuff with his kid, and it was dinner time for me. I only played for like literally 45 minutes to an hour yesterday, and I didn't stream. I just got on and hopped in with Corrupt and Kyle. Like I said, Perm, if we link up when you're live, I'll send you the whose number is that? Is that yours, Sean, or whose number is that? Mine? Is that my watch hours? Damn. So almost at 2,000. Almost at 2,000. Hey, so when you arm it for quali, yes, but when it's in practice mode, it'll automatically send them. So the only mode that you should have to arm, well, like I said, I'm fixing the bug for the start button not being there for comp mode and offline, but like I said, Perm, we'll link up and I'll try to get you, I'll get you a login for the beta testing and you can run it on beta for a while with me. Has been green screening lately. Damn. Can't figure out how to fix it. I've tried holding the power button until it's off, waiting a few seconds for turning it back on. I've also tried restarting TV and unplugging it for 30 seconds. Sounds like the GPU's taking a shit. Driver error or software error, one of the two. Time to stop and go use our brake, because, you know. Open palm, let it know you're serious. Oh shit. Hey, you guys, you older guys in here, you all know, you all remember taking your fucking Nintendo cartridges and fucking cleaning them bitches and slamming them down in there as hard as you could to get them to read. Everybody fucking remembers that. Every single person who's like older remembers that. I love the button box, dude. The button box is sick. Come on. I'm in the... There we go. What the fuck? It just popped up and then disappeared. I hate that shit. Ah, gotcha. Hey guys, if we hurry, we may be able to drive this all the way without sleeping again. We got 14 hours and 14 hours of driving. Yeah, what a time to be alive, is right, Schmitty. We all remember those days. Fucking just give her a good open hand smack and get it in there. If I'm not mistaken, it's a Series S or X. The people I'm staying with have had it. Oh, okay. They're still letting you use it. That's cool. Yep, Game Boy games, all those old games. Sega Genesis was the same way, dude. You'd take the games, slap them in there to get them to work. Like, you'd put it in, game wouldn't work, you'd pull it out, fucking just give it one good whack into the console. Thank you, Schmitty. I appreciate that, dog. I appreciate it, Schmitty. Much love, doggy. Appreciate it. Take that watch time. Yeah, the PS1, PS2 memory card, same thing. All those old style connections like that, where you had to like physically put the cartridge into the console. You always had problems like that. Yo, Popa Gijo, what's up, brother? How are you, dog? If y'all don't know who Popa Gijo is, you guys need to go check him out. The man is a legend. Awesome, awesome Get Skinny drifter. He's also a judge for our events. Wonderful human being. You guys need to go check out his channel for some good times, good laughs, good vibes, and just an altogether down-to-earth person, man. You guys got to go check out Popa Gijo OG on YouTube and the Purple app. He is a legend. Love you, Popo. You keep doing what you're doing, bro. You're a fucking awesome person. How is your day, Popo? You at work, I'm assuming? How's your day going? Lunchtime? Shit, yeah, I know you do, Sean. You got the good stuff. Sean's got a fucking N64, bastard. Yeah. Yeah. Your 1650, yeah, I'm sure that's a great straight across swap. Your PC would fucking scream at you if you tried to plug in one of our GPUs anyways. It'd just fucking self-ignite and catch itself on fire. It is 8:56 for me as well. 8:55 as well for me, Dante. We were on that same wonderful time. $760 miles to the destination. God, graphics cards are so expensive right now too. I'm just, dude, every time I look at PC parts, I'm just grateful that I built my PCs when I did, because I would be heartbroken if I wouldn't have bought the parts when I did. I would have never been able to build these PCs. Not like I have. Accident on the freeway. The Popo blocking the whole fucking... Is that what's in your old PC, Perm? Or is that what you're saying you don't have one, or is that what you're trying to get? The 1080 Ti is still a very capable graphics card in 2026. Fuck, bro. That's still a strong... No, you're good, Popo. No, the 1650 is worse than the 1080 Ti by far. By far, the 1080 Ti smokes the 1650. Absolutely smokes it. So you got to understand something about their numbering scheme. Just because it has a bigger first number doesn't mean it's a better GPU. The 1080 Ti is an 80 series, an 80 class series, and you're talking about comparing it to the next generation 50 series. So yeah, the 80 series is going to smoke that 50 series, like absolutely smoke it. Absolutely smoke it. Stream has been going good, Popo. I just getting a little mileage in today. Did a little Assetto Corsa yesterday. Might do a little Assetto at the end today. Yeah, the 1080 Ti can still run Cyberpunk pretty much maxed out in 1080p and put out like 70, 80 FPS, which is pretty impressive for a card that came out in 2019. She came out in 2019 and she's still a monster card. I know lots of people who are still using the 1080 Ti. That's the... Yeah, you just limit the wattage so you can't overpull your PSU, and just basically downclocking it a little bit. And then when you get that AM4 motherboard set up with a good CPU and a new case, then you'll have a graphics card that can go higher than that. Bro, it is. The 1080 will always be the GOAT. The 1080 or the Titan. You remember the Titan? The Titan was a fucking monster back in the day too. The Titan was like a beefed up 1080 Ti, like basically. Yeah. The 1080 Ti is the GOAT. It will always be the GOAT. Yeah, it was. The 1080, the Titan was like equivalent to a 5090 now. You'd pay like, I think that was the first card to ever hit $2,000 MSRP was the Titan. I think the 1080 Ti was something like, wasn't it like $800 or $900 or $1,000 or something for the 1080 Ti when it first released? The 1080 Ti is a monster. It still is. Like I said, it's still a very capable card. It's a shame that NVIDIA stopped driver support on the 10 series. It's like they did it on purpose to force people into buying their new stuff. Because the 10 series is still a very, very capable card. At least the higher end 10 series cards are still very capable. How's your day at work, Popo? How is your day? Now that Popo's back in the stream again, since you didn't get to hear me the first go around, if you guys don't know who Popo Gijo OG is, you've been living under a rock. The man is a legend. He is an awesome Get Skinny drifter. He comes in and does all of our judging with Corrupt for our events. He's an awesome announcer, just a humble human being in general. If you guys are looking for good vibes and just happiness, Popo Gijo is where you guys need to be. Go check him out. He's on the purple app and the red app. Popo Gijo _OG. Depends on what you get it for, Sean. Your PC can't run a 1080 Ti because you don't have a big enough power supply. Yeah, anytime, Popo. So you're limited to 50-60 series cards, unfortunately, Sean, because the second you go out of a 50 or 60 series card, you're past the capability of your PSU. So you would, I mean, you could do the same thing, buy a card like that, but then you'd have to severely turn it down because the 1080 Ti's wattage is way past the wattage of like a 4060, so you'd have to dumb it way down, and then at that point, if you're dumbing it way down, it's going to be just as, you know, just as bad. Yeah, I never got to do steel roofs. I live in an area where steel roofs are pretty popular, though. There's a lot of steel roofs out here. Well, he has a problem with that, Popo. He has a proprietary motherboard, so he can't just buy a power supply and stick it in there. His motherboard has proprietary power connections on it, so he can't just buy a PSU and slap it in there. He's got an Omen, I think it is, and an HP or whatever. It's locked down. It has its own. It doesn't have a standard 24-pin power connector on the motherboard, and it does not have the standard CPU header. So he can't just go and buy. It's an HP, I believe. He can't just go buy a power supply and put it in. For him, he'd have to power supply, motherboard, and then hope that his case isn't proprietary for the an Acer, right? That's right. Well, Acer and HP are like fucking Might as well be the same fucking thing anymore. But yeah. They have a... Yeah, that's why he's having so many problems with like finding something that works, because he can't upgrade his PSU unless he changes his motherboard. And there's no guarantee that the standard motherboards will work in that case, because most proprietary motherboards have proprietary motherboard standoffs, so you can't even reuse the fucking case. He's got an old Acer, like back when Acers weren't terrible. Mare has a 1650 in it, so you got to go back to the genre of a 1650. Acer wasn't a terrible company back then, but it was still all proprietary crap. And yo, look at this drive. This is pretty. I think we're gonna hit this view spot right here, actually. I don't normally hit these, but we're gonna check it out. Oh, that is pretty. That is pretty. Yep, this is ATS. Just hitting one of the scenic spots. Hitting one of the scenic spots real quick. I never stop and hit these things, but I decided to give it a shot today. Damn, you can drive over the dam and everything. See, all those roads aren't even on the map. You can drive over the dam. You can go down up in those hills. We got to explore a little bit one of these days and go on the roads that don't show up on the maps and go exploring. That's what we need to do. Well, it's a severely modded map. There's almost nothing left stock on the map. Yeah, my map, it goes from Canada, all of the continental United States, all of Mexico, like I said, the entire continental United States. Right now we're in Wyoming, Riverton, Wyoming, or just outside of Riverton, Wyoming. Severely modded maps, yeah. I can go from Canada all the way to Mexico, or like I did a trip the other day that was Kalispell, Montana to Maine, and that was 3,400 miles. I think the longest one I've seen pop up so far is about 3,700 miles, longest drive. I wish it was easier to share DLC stuff, but the Steam community stuff is fucking... You can't, like, it doesn't download on your PC like normal mods, where you can just, oh, here's the mod file, go install it, you know, like... I wish they had an option on the server where you could just click a button and it lets you download it like it does with fucking Assetto, instead of not letting you join. The one thing I don't like about how this game does the modding is like priority orders and stuff. Like, fucking why do, like, if we all have the same mods, why the fuck do they have to be in the same damn order for it to work for me to get into the server? Like, it's stupid. Oh yeah, even the standard DLCs, yeah. Some of these mods require you to have a lot of the, like, the Mexico mod requires you to have all of the game's DLCs except for Louisiana and Illinois. So if you don't have all the DLCs minus Illinois and Louisiana, you can't even use the Mexico map. The Mexico map is locked. It will not work. And the Canada mod's the same way. If you don't have, I think it is the 2 or 3 bordering states at the top of the map, the Canada mod won't work either. Every once in a while you get a guy like that that just decides to sit still at a fucking green light. There we go. Wow, the DLCs are expensive, bro. I wonder if kids are up. I hear dogs freaking out upstairs. I think it's about time to go do a kid check here in a second. $580 miles to the destination. We've logged 1,000 miles already, boys, in an hour. 1,000 miles, just under 1,100. Yeah, I only had to pay. PCs are ridiculous, yeah. And Schmitty, I can imagine, dude, like, you bought during a rough time, bro. Like, you bought during a rough time. I could only imagine what it would cost now. When I built this PC, I bought the 4080 Super and the motherboard and the chip at the same time. The chip was $600. The motherboard was $600. And the fucking 4080 Super was $1,300. Oh, I spent $2,600 on 3 fucking components a year and some change ago. I can only imagine what those same 3 components would be now. That was just those 3 things. It was $2,600 fucking dollars. And that was when prices were good. That's when prices weren't terrible. And I got my RAM for super cheap. That's the big thing now. I paid $188 for my RAM. DDR5. Yeah. I didn't get stuck with that DDR5 tax, thank God. I did not get stuck with that. I paid $188 for 64 gigs. Well, that's what you got to do, bro. That's what I did. That's why when I built mine, I was going back and forth between AMD and Intel, and the only reason why I went Intel wasn't because of gaming, because I know the AMD chips are better for gaming. I went with the Intel chip because it's better for productivity. It's better for multitasking and streaming than the AMD chip is. So I went with the Intel so that it would handle multitasking more. Like, I know I'm going to have 15 fucking things open all the time while I'm streaming, so. And I went 64 gigs of RAM so that I didn't have to worry about RAM in the future. And bought a high-tiered GPU so it would last a while. And, you know, like, bought a lot of storage. Just tried to make sure that it was going to last a while. I'm getting there, boys. We're getting there. 5:29 to go. $5:29 to go. Future-proofing. You can't fully future-proof anything, but future-proofing definitely helps. That's crazy. You can read the tire size on that tire next to me. I can even read the tire make. That's wild. That's pretty good detail. You can read the fucking tire make. Woo. No, you will. You will. Oop, passing lane ended. Oop. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Damn. Your internet's gonna be down from 3 to 5? The 960 mobile. Oh my god. I mean, the 1650 is definitely a step up from what you were running, that's for sure. Your poor fucking laptop used to hate you, dude. That poor 960M hated you. That poor 960M hated you. Oh, was Jefferson down here with you? How's Sarith? She doesn't meow when people are in there. It's crazy. Said she doesn't sit here and meow the whole time when people are in there. Let's get this delivery done. I gotta make up for me not putting any miles in for the last couple days. The only positive thing is right before I went out, I did a 30, like I said, right before I went out, I did a 3,400 mile drive, like right before I started everything. So I put a ton of miles in right before I went off. Now I'm gonna put in another big chunk of miles today. Yeah, it was only in there yesterday to get it out of the way so we can move the shit out. Yes, it did. Yeah, bro, it's hard because this is not like a Seto where you are like constantly moving your arms and pulling shit and shifting. You're just like, oh, I'm on this long dark road at night. Like, I get it, dog. I get it 100%. Try to do the ATS runs in the morning when you're nice and awake. I'm gonna go to this rest area real quick, get my sleep so we don't get penalized. And then while I'm sleeping, I'm gonna go check on my kids, make sure they're good. Bro, 100%. You need to have people to talk to and shit. Otherwise, you're just going to doze off. Okay. Give me a few seconds, boys. I just got to go check on my kids.
Is Mom still on the job?
I'm sure she is.
I woke up at 6:35 and I was like, yeah, it's too early, and I went back to bed.
Only 9:20. I get here some stuff.
I got up because I didn't feed the dogs.
Yep. Whole house is up now. Whole house is up. Oh, they make that a little tight, don't they? On the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Did I crash or hit any turtles? Nope, not yet. Can't say that I have. Can't say that I have. What a beautiful drive, though. What a beautiful drive. You know, I don't know, my breakfast is right here. It's my breakfast. Lunch. I'm not sure what we're doing for lunch yet. We're probably going to make sandwiches. Huh. I want a big wheel. That's next. I want the trucking wheel. I actually want to do two things for my trucking setup. I want to do the trucking wheel, and I want the multifunction switch for the wipers and the turn signals and stuff. That's what I want for ATS. I want those two things. I'd love to have the multifunction switch, and I'd love to have the big shifter wheel, the big Moza trucking wheel. Future. Yeah, that happens, Perm. These guys are fucking crazy. These AI cars will drive right into you, dude. They'll switch lanes right into you. They don't care. I can't tell you. Yeah, it's 9 in the morning for me. Yeah, 9:30. 9:30, Schmitty. My breakfast will be my lunch. I'm thinking about making some shredded steak and cheese chimichangas with some potato and macaroni. Oh, that sounds good. We're in like thunderstorm weather again today. We had thunderstorms all day yesterday. It looks like it's going to be the same today. I was hoping it was going to be a little nicer out so I could take my kids to do something, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Maybe this weekend we'll go camping. But damn, that fucker's actually broke down. Did you see that? There was smoke coming out of the engine and everything. They actually had that van parked up there dead with smoke coming out of the engine. That's crazy. See new stuff on ATS all the time. Yeah, the next truck upgrades are going to be, the trucking upgrades are going to be the big wheel and the multifunction switch. Those are the next big upgrades for ATS. I think the next non-ATS upgrade is going to be, oh, excuse me, will be the CS Pro wheel. Nitrous has a way of giving you the finger, even if it's a temporary fuck you. Yeah. I'd love to have the trucking wheel. And the multifunction switch, both of them, really. And then, like I said, for non-ATS, the next big upgrade will be the CS Pro wheel to match the KS Pro wheel with the dash. It'd be this wheel, basically, with a display on it. A couple more buttons. $300 miles to go. Be there in no time. No, I'm on cruise control. That's why my feet aren't moving, dog. They're nowhere near the pedals. Yeah, I always use cruise control. Cruise control is set. Ugh. Cop pulling in front of the semi and brake checking him, causing the truck to hit. Is that an in real life video? Like IRL video? Not game video? Like that's a real video? Yeah, construction zones are terrible. No, I have not seen that video. I'm gonna have to look it up. Sounds crazy. Cop brake checking a semi on purpose. It's wild. All semis have fucking dash cams in them nowadays. That's they all have dash cams in them. I don't know why the cop thought he could get away with that. Like all these new semis have dash cams to protect the drivers. £13,000, probably more than that. Yeah, that's crazy. You can't brake check a semi even if they're empty. Even if it's not loaded, you can't brake check a semi. They don't stop. Hella violations. Yeah, you can't brake check a semi, dude. They don't stop even if they're empty. They're not designed to stop on a dime. It's a lot of weight. Now we're in Montana. 2:30 to go. I got hit twice for speed of 5K each, and I was like, shit, well, I already got it. I'm going through this red light. As a fuck you to the cop. Huh. Yeah. That does happen. I'm surprised I haven't. I've had a couple close calls. Everybody can look at the logs, dude. Like when they click on that link in the Discord for the finished runs, they get the full details just like we do. Just shows what it was. They just can't view all the logs, I don't think. They can't go through like every single trip's logs like manually. They'd have to go through and click on all the links in the Discord to see them all. Where like you and I could just click on the driver and see all of their logs in one spot. Oh yeah, it shows violations. It shows damage, everything. It's just that it's the same report that you get as a driver. That's what gets posted to the trucks book. I've put in the most miles out of everybody. Poor truck here has the mileage on it to agree with that statement. 36,000 miles on this truck. Yeah. No, you don't. You just have had, you were the only one who's had everything turned off since the beginning. So your driving record looks great. Well, that's not a fair comparison because, like I said, Sean has been running. Sean runs no violations. So you can't compare that fairly. He has all his fucking violations turned off. This fucking guy. Hey, but I did 3,400 miles the other day and put 0 damage on my trailer. 0 damage on the trailer, 0 truck damage, 3,400 miles, cleanest fucking drive I've ever done. By far. The cleanest fucking drive I've ever done. I'm here to make money, not give it away. I still try to follow the rules in towns. Even if I don't have violations on, I still try to follow the rules. Yeah, well, we still get logged if we speed. That's why I try not to go above 75, like ever. 'Cause I don't want to lose my miles and have them become race miles by like over speeding on accident. I still have damage on shit too. Just no violations anymore. I haven't been able to buy a new vape in so long. I've been puffing these same 3 vapes for the longest time. And they are all... Whoa, I almost missed my exit. They're all pretty much dead. But you gotta do what you gotta do. No, they're not refillable. They're 100,000 puff vapes, which are well past 100,000 puffs. I wish they were refillable, but I never bought the Salt Nick stuff ever for my vapes to do Salt Nick through it. I just had the regular ones, and those ones don't do shit for me. You just puff on them all day just to not feel anything. No, there's liquid in them. Trust me, you can tell when they get burnt because they taste just like a regular vape when they get burnt. you get that real burnt coil taste. And I'm still not getting the burnt coil taste, so it's got to be all right. Yeah. It happens. Yeah. Bro, this thing's been on zero. This vape has been on zero for like a month, saying that there's zero juice left in it for like a month. And it still hits like that. It still doesn't taste like shit. I've been hitting this thing for a fucking month on zero. A month on zero. And she's still going. I just bought another 120 ml bottle and have 5 coils. Nice. They're $25 or 2 for $40, but that's not a priority. And these are Horizon Tech. 100,000 puff Horizon Techs. They're 5%. I've never had a problem with one of these. I stopped buying all the other ones, and I only buy these now. I don't ever have any problems with these. Bro, it's hard to make it a priority when your paycheck, your short-term paycheck's $600, dog, for 2 weeks. It's hard to be like, yeah, I'm gonna spend $40 of my $600 on a vape. It's more like, let me make sure my electric bill's paid. Let me make sure I have water. Let me make sure my phone doesn't get turned off. Let me make sure there's food in my house. $600 every 2 weeks is nothing. Yeah, you're making more than me right now. I can't afford that shit. I'm broke as a joke. I'm actually beyond broke right now. It's crazy. No, we get FMLA coverage, but it's a union. I work in it's a union, right? So you only get whatever the union negotiates, and for us the union negotiated short-term pay of $550 a week. So when you're on short-term at the union mines, you only make $550 a week. But if you work at a non-union mine, so check this out, same company, if I were to go work at a non-union mine, I'd make 70% of my normal wages on short-term. 70% of my normal wages would have been livable, but $550 a week under union is terrible. I've been trying to get out of the union for a while, trying to switch over to a non-union position because the benefits are actually better for the non-union than they are for the union. Yeah. And NGM did that on purpose when they created NGM, right? So the way it was there was Newmont and Barrick. Newmont was 100% union based, and Barrick was fuck union, I don't want nothing to do with it. When they merged, Barrick tried to pull a fast one and said, hey, we're no longer Newmont, so we don't have to honor your union, and they kicked the union out for a year. The union sued, and said, hey, they broke our contract, did all this, kicked us out, violated the rights, and they won like $6 million from Nevada gold mines for illegally pushing them out. Well, the second that they lost that lawsuit, NGM boosted all the wages of non-union mines and boosted the benefits of non-union mines to try to sway all of the employees to push the union out. And it's been like that since 2018 now. The union mines are getting fucked because NGM doesn't want the union around, so they're trying to force all the employees to kick the union out. It's terrible. Mine politics, bro. Mine politics. That's another thing. They offer all sorts of AFLAC coverages. There's nothing good about our union. Everything's worse with our union. Everything. There's literally not one thing in our union that is better than the non-union. Union makes $3 an hour less than non-union. We make $2 to $3 an hour less. We do worse on short term. They get a better retirement plan. Like, right, I get a pension, okay? Right? Like, I get a pension when I retire. But they get, instead of a pension for the non-union, they put 5% extra in your 401k for nothing. So if you're a non-union worker and you put zero money in your 401k, they put 5% in every single paycheck no matter what. The union is supposed to be better. That's the way it's supposed to be. But at our mine, it is not. Union is worse. NGM's... And it's not so much NGM, it's Barrick, because Barrick runs NGM. Barrick is a very greedy, self-centered company that doesn't really care about a lot of stuff. But Barrick is a very greedy company. Okay, so a paycheck or the year, bro? Like a paycheck? Are you saying he does that every paycheck? I don't even know if you have anybody that makes $2,000 a paycheck. And you're only allowed to put in $12,000 a year into your 401k legally, so that's all you're allowed to do, $12,000 a year. Oh, well, that ain't shit, bro. $2K a year? That ain't nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. I put, let's think, last year, I think I put, I put 6,000 or 7,000 in, and NGM matched it. I hit my cap last year for how much I could put in my 401k. You know, they also have a stock buy option for us too, where we can buy stocks for the company at a discounted rate, and whatever stocks we buy, they match. It's a stock match program. So, like, look, it shows me hitting something. You see this? Do you see me hitting anything? But it sure as fuck thinks I'm hitting something. Oh, 3K total in your 401k? I think there's like 30 grand in my 401k right now, 30 or $40,000. And that's from 3 years. I'm about 3 years, three and some change into my 401k, and it's just at about $40,000 in 3.5 years. Right now, my Fidelity predicts that when I retire at 65, there should be about $2 million in my 401k when I retire at 65. And pulling $2,000 a month or $3,000 a month out of my 401k, my 401k won't go down. If I pull $2,000 to $3,000 a month, it still predicts that by the time I die, like if I make it to 92 or 93, that my 401k is going to be worth close to $10 million. And that'll all get passed down to my kids, so at least they'll have something. I'll have a decent retirement. Like when I actually retire, I'll have my pension, I'll have my 401k, Social Security, if Social Security still exists, which I doubt it will. But I should have all three of those. My house will be paid off. I won't have any bills, and I could live off of $3,000 to $5,000 a month, and yep, and still be making money, be pulling money out, and still be making money off the money in my 401k. The question is what do we do now? Do we do another run? Or do we go drift for a little bit? What do we do? Let's hear it from the viewers and the audience. What do you guys want to see? Do you guys want to see me do another run here? Or do you guys want to go see some drifting? What do you guys want? I know what you were going to say, Sean. You always say another run. I knew what you were going to say. Ooh. I'm down to watch whatever. I like both. Maybe we'll try one of these big ones that Sean couldn't get done yesterday. These small ones. These big, heavy, small ones. Salt Lake City to Salina. Do I even have that one for quick travel? I need to pick somewhere where I can quick travel. I can. Okay. Big, heavy, small one. Do a pilot run. It's going to take a while because these piloted runs, you know. Huh. Really? You just now got that? Yeah, we're hour and 51 minutes in. a big, I'm doing a pilot load like what you did yesterday. I'm taking a haul truck chassis 200 miles. But it's a piloted, an oversized load, so there's going to be pilot cars and everything, and real slow. Hopefully the pilot car doesn't fuck up like what it did to you. Message from corporate: taking turns slow eats outer tread and ruins our quarterly budget. Lean into the curve at 65 and stop wasting our rubber. Thanks. Oh yeah, it's an oversized load. That's funny as shit, delivery boy. That's funny as fuck. Good thing I'm the owner of the company. You better hurry up, boy. Stop wasting my tires. Oh shit. I'm dying right now. That was a good one, delivery boy. What the fuck kind of confectory is this? Would have been cooler if they showed that dozer actually working. Like, see, they got the dozers up there, but it'd be cool if they had them, like, driving around and shit. Woo! Here we go, boys. Let's get this haul truck chassis moved. I see these haul trucks all the time in real life, so here we go. Avoid any possible contact or conflict with the escort vehicles and keep the cargo between them. Do not drive out of the estimated route nor to filling stations, rest stops. Obey speed limitations, which will be ensured by the front escort vehicle. Watch out for overtaking traffic and other drivers on the road. Change lane maneuver. So the back truck gets over first, the front truck gets over second, and then you can get over. Or no, yeah, you can't get over until, okay, all right. Let's give this a whack. So is the cop my escort? So the cop's my escort. Police escort, guys. Message from corporate. We pay you to haul freight, not sit in a refrigerated resort, hun. Turn off the AC before we deduct the fuel. Hey, delivery boy, I appreciate you coming in here and interacting with the group. Don't worry, my AC's off, dog. My windows are... Oh, fuck. I hit the wrong button. Dog, my windows are down. See? Why did it start changing buttons? Did you see that? My window roll down window button isn't correct anymore. Now I need to fix that because that's going to piss me off. Options. Keys and binds. Window. Oop, can't be E window. Just needs to be window. Open right window. Down. Close, or sorry, open right window. Down. Up. Down. Up. Okay. Let's see. Please don't deduct. Yeah. There we go. Windows are working again. Got the roads closed down for us. We got cops everywhere blocking the roads for us. Be a longer one here. 15 likes, let's go. New podcast Friday, boys. New podcast. We got a new episode coming out on the DefX Files. Make sure you guys go check it out. Comes out this week. Interesting stuff on there. If you guys don't know who Jonathan Reed is, you guys should definitely watch the podcast. There is some good stuff on there. Yes, sir. Our podcast comes out, new episode this week. Episode 2 of the DefX Files podcast. Yeah. Hey, Cinnamon. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. Just trying to get some deliveries done. On the road again. On the road again. Boy, you can really feel that 200,000 pounds back there. That's 200,000 pounds without the trailer. I'd love to go through a weigh station with this. Yep. There I go. Turn the page. Great song. Great song. I wish YouTube wasn't so crazy about music, man. It'd be nice to be able to jam out to some music. But you know, YouTube is crazy. Turn the page. Yeah, I wish we could listen to some music without getting copyright. I know I can listen to your music because you won't copyright me. I put on your playlist the other day and I told it not to change off of your playlist, Rudy, and it fucking still changed off your playlist. Well, the cops are stupid. This cop has slammed his brakes a few times and slowed down. But I want to say he's stupid, but at the same time, when he slammed his brakes, it was for a good reason. Traffic was like pretty much stopped in front of me. No, it has def. What are you talking about? I have a def gauge. It's right here on the screen. See, it says it's full. It's right there. It says my def is full. No, so did this guy. What? How does it say I've driven away from escort vehicle? I'm still fucking behind the escort vehicle. Do you see that, bro? Did you just see that, bro? Did my back escort car get lost and I got tinged for it? Like, I don't understand. I was right behind the cop. Where did I, Oh, bro, it automatically cancels it in truck books? I didn't even leave the transport. I mean, you saw that, right? I was still right there with the transport. And that's gay. It cancels it automatically for trucks books, too. So now it won't even count for trucks book. How gay. It canceled my trucks book run. Oh, it already canceled it. Yeah, it canceled it at 77 miles in. I don't know what it does. It just cancels the run, so it won't count at all towards my trucks book. It canceled it because it said that I left my transport, but I mean, I'm just following the front transport. Yes, we do. Dildo. Gotta love Canada. I've heard of it before. It's pretty accurate what these things look like. You too, Rudy. You going back to work? What time are you home? What time you get home, Rudy? What are you guys doing? Is it furry? I'm reading chat. They're talking about a town in Canada called Big Beaver. And somebody asked if it was furry. Some of the towns that you Canadians have is wild. The fact that you have a town named Dildo, the fact that you have a town named fucking Big Beaver, like, and you have a place called Shawnigan Lake. I mean, come on, fucking Canada's crazy. Canada's crazy. Crystal Lake meth? Crystal Meth Lake in BC? Shut up. They don't have a lake called Crystal Meth. Get out, are you serious? A town named Climax? Wow, fucking Canada is wild. There's a village named Longdong in China. Oh, fuck. Crystal Methodist Church, dude. Some names. Flin Flon? Yeah, what the fuck? You Canadians. Who came up with the naming scheme in Canada? Like, Dick Shooter, Idaho is also a real place. Wow. Fun facts. What the fuck? St. Louis de Haha is a town in Quebec. What? St. Louis de Haha? I'm getting some national geography right now. This is crazy. It sounds like it, Rudy. Those are some crazy names. "10 miles. Sean said, I call bullshit. No. I am not 3 a.m. Kazar. I don't think I actually joined the ATS lobby. I opened Discord this morning, but I didn't join the VC. I normally do. When I drop this delivery, I'll hop in VC. I burnt my banana bread looking up themed towns. What? Really?
Like, really?
Under her sink?
Yes, in her cabinet. What do you mean Hansel? Exactly. Hey, I got that.
That's crazy. Some wild names. A whack name starts with a B and ends with Uggs. Bugs? What is the escort ditch you once you get to the delivery spot? I mean, you wouldn't know, Sean. You never made it. Haha. Haha. Perfect. Let's do this. We got 2 hours and 20 minutes. Let's do a little Assetto for a little bit. I need to get some more practice in on Assetto for this drift comp coming up. That's what needs to happen. Yeah, or his alter ego. Exactly. Has anybody seen him around lately? Bro, nobody comes in and asks that question. Let's do this. Game capture. Let's hide that source and turn on screen capture. Do. What's up, dude?
What's up?
Yeah, probably. Prop interact. Where's SimHub at? Let's do this. Race fuel alignment. I need more tires. Need to drop way down. I gotta practice for my comp, dog. I can't go into the comp and not be able to do turn one, and that's where I'm at right now, so. Yep, for now. Oh, yeah. You're getting off?
Your server? No, I'm getting on your server.
Oh, okay. Well, I forgot to change pit house. Can't be running 80% wheel. That's too much. Yeah, for now. Is that you, 3 a.m. in here with me?
Yeah.
Can you see do you have the start light app or no? Can you see those?
I'll just go whenever you go.
Oh, way over rotated. God damn.
Oh, dang, I suck at drifting today.
I suck at drifting right now too.
I need to install a backer fix button.
Oh, you don't have a return to pits button?
I need it. Assignment.
God, these curves, if you fucking hit these curves wrong at all, you end up at the fucking bottom of the map. That's going to be I could see it happening in comp too. It's going to happen. People are going to go through that like an idiot. their car's going to wreck, and then they're going to have to reset the pits, and then they're going to get DNF'd for not using the same tires for their run. You better make sure you boys drive through the pits safely during the comp. That's all I got to say.
Back to piss button work? Nope.
Hold on. Do. Let's turn this open. I want to do some locked quality runs in practice here.
Please tell me that actually works, otherwise I'm cooked. Oops.
Let's set myself up for a run here.
Brother! Wait, do I have anything for my... Oh.
There we go. Let's see what she gives me. Let's see what I can pull. Now watch this, guys. I'm not going to do anything. Watch my hands. The lights are gonna start automatically. Watch. Don't have to do anything. I'm just gonna pull into the staging zone. See?
Why is none of my buttons
Parked.
working on my controller?
Look at that. Lights start. Don't have to do shit.
I find a teleport to pits button on a controller. That's possible. It ain't work.
Yeah, so it picks up the box location. I have them programmed in. They're programmed in here. So let's do this. So the track profile is programmed in, and then they are programmed right here. You got a quality staging zone, and then you have the comp staging zone for lights. But yes, it does. It picks up the box location. Yes, sir.
Wait, what happens if you go outside the red line?
The red line. What do you mean?
On the last turn, let's say you were to drift it, but you go outside the red line. Do you get
The last corner is an inner clipping zone. So if you're anywhere out by the red, you're gonna get deducted heavily. Oh, and then I just got a false start. See, it just gave me a false start because I'm not paying attention. That is a false start. It logs those too. Yeah, see, it puts it as a restage.
I don't have the light in me. Am I supposed to?
No, this is my developmental app that I'm working on right now. It's different. It's got zone specific AI judge scoring and all sorts of shit built into it.
This is how I know that I'm not.
Yeah, that last corner. You see that pylon on the inside, the very inside of the last corner? That's the clipping zone. That's where you're supposed to be.
Oh, okay.
So it's a hard transition on the wall where the bump is to the left right before the last corner. You have to be up against the wall. There's an outer clipping zone there. And then you have to push the car all the way in for an inner clipping zone and then back out for an outer clipping zone right before the finish line.
Do you have to be on wheel or to participate?
No.
I might actually try to drift it on the wheel. I haven't done drifting on my wheel in who knows how long.
It's the best way to do it.
2 weeks.
You can actually feel the car.
Yeah. Come on. Yay. Look. Yes, I did it. Look at that. Oh. Finally, I can do that. Why is this thing so heavy? Gosh, man.
Oh, fucking hell.
My power just went out for a split second.
Even let you poop with your friends. Shut up, Sean. It does do a lot.
What did Sean say?
Oh, stupid shit like he always does. He said it's a sick app and it even lets you compare poops with your friends.
I'm so patient.
Virgin.
My brother has a random fishing pole out of his room. Can't wait to go tubing tomorrow.
Fuck, guys. You see this shit? Go up there and spend some time with the wife in a little bit and go do exactly that. All right, guys, so here's a little test of what automatic qualifying lights and stuff will look like during the events. You pull into the staging zone, it reads it, starts the lights for you. I'm working on a couple improvements to the system as well. For example, we're going to be adding a voice assistant that you can turn on and off. That'll tell you like major correction, shallow correction, whatever during your run. And the big thing with it, with the automated voices, there's going to be when it's your turn and when your run starts and ends and the scores, those are all going to be, instead of just being displayed on the tablet, it's also going to read that off for people who aren't looking up and paying attention at the screens. There also is a 2-minute hard timer getting set from the time your tablet gets called. If you are the driver on deck, driver up for the event, and your tablet is active and you have the warning on your screen telling you it is your run, if you do not get into the zoning area or within 2 minutes, it will automatically DNF you and advance to the next round. No more, I wasn't paying attention. You either pay attention or you don't get to run. That's the way it works. This is real competition stuff. No more, oh, I was out doing this or I'm out doing that. If you're in the comp, you need to pay attention to the comp. You're going to have 2 minutes from the time your tablet is called to the time to hit the staging zones. If it doesn't see it, automatic DNF.
What if
Got
that
it.
AI thingy messes up?
Well, there's always a judge review on everything. There's always a false safe for everything.
True.
I have clickable options for everything that the AI controls. That way, if the AI makes a mistake, we can correct it. There's fail safes built into everything.
I can't drift good on wheels, so. I'm just gonna try my best here.
Fuck, just a hair too. Dude, that was it. Damn.
No.
Yo, what's up, Upshift? What's up, dog? Hey, congratulations on being the creator of the week. If you guys don't know who Upshift26 is, make sure you go check him out on YouTube. This guy is awesome, a humble man, great for the community. He won our creator of the week this week. Make sure you guys go check him out. Drop some Full Out Gold Rush love on his channel and let him know that you came. Please do. So this is what I've been working on, Upshift. This is my program. It's a full event control center for drifting with AI judging, gates. As like I was going over here, I have a track studio editor which I created where I can add, as you can see here, in your zone specific judging for the AI. So it picks up where you're at, sees if you're in your clipping zones, and it judges you on that. And then you could set zone specific rules. Like we're only looking for 50% of the boxes to be hit, but this is all my app. I've been working on this. Does posters, so it'll do a standings poster, for example. Let's export it to PNG so you can see it. But it does it all automatically for the current provisional standings. These are just what's on for me running, right? Automatically creates all that. Automatically does the brackets. Automatically advances the brackets. Automatically does all of that. Saying publish, refresh, live bracket. Does it all in here. It's pretty cool. So as I'll show a qualifying run. That's what I've been doing, is showing qualifying runs. So we'll stage the run. And you'll see right now, it's all automatic. See, hands are off. And if you watch the tablet, it'll tell you where it's scoring it on. Yeah. Yes. It's in beta right now. There's only 4 people that have this right now besides me. Just all in beta, but as you can see, no hands. Automatically stages the lights, starts the lights for you. And this already works where you can connect these HUDs to any HUD in the world. It's all cloud-based logins, cloud-based data. Everything gets saved to the cloud. I can view all the data directly from my control center. Every run that gets done through these hubs, on or offline, uploads that telemetry data into me so that I can feed the AI model. Automatically ends your runs, scores your runs, and then it goes into here for the judges to review. So again, everything is human controlled. Just because the AI judged it doesn't mean that's the way it's going to be. The judges can come in and they can change fault. They can add points to take points away, and then change the severity and submit their scores, right? Only after all the judges' scores are submitted. Like now, both drivers' scores are submitted. After it's submitted and it is pushed make official, the score becomes official. Now you have an official locked score. If the judges have differences in opinions on scores, let's say like one scores at a 78, one scores at a 72, it'll automatically average the score out and display the average score. It's pretty cool. So do this. Do start run or reset run, next run. Boop. Oh, I guess I have to tell it. to push me. There you go. Let's see, got reset. Qualifying, driver lead tablet, idle, start run. No. Restart, next run, cancel. Abort run. Oh, I have to start the event, duh. That's why. I'm an idiot. How are you doing? Ale, J2J, how are you doing? No, thank you, Upshift, I appreciate it. I probably only got about 15 minutes left, to be honest, and then I'm getting off myself. I've been on for 3 hours this morning, just about. It's time to go up and go do family stuff for the rest of the day. Just getting a little practice in for the next event. This is our next track for comp, is FD Long Beach, so I got to try to get my shit together. Been focusing so much on this app lately that I haven't really got to actually drive. And you know it's not scoring right now either. It doesn't start scoring until you hit the initiation zone, and then it'll start scoring. Ugh. It's going to give me 3 major mistakes or wall hits. So. If you reset to the pits, it determines that too, and it automatically gives you a 0 for the run. Hold the fuck on, your trees are 3D? Yeah? Wait a second. Your trees aren't? He said, wait a second. What the fuck is going on here? Yeah, this has come a long way. It started from us hosting our own events, turning into me creating an entire event hosting platform that is all automated. I have one goal in mind, and it's a very simple slogan, and it's the way I've been building the whole program. Drivers drive, judges judge, FLGR does everything else. Ooh, I'll take an 86. I'll take an 85. That's not bad. I'll take that. That'd be a decent quality run. I'll take an 85. Oh, let's do reset run stage. Thank you, dog. It told you to manually put in the trees. I don't manually put them in. It just came on the map. I don't do anything. It just did it. Now, the last corner is tight on FD Long Beach. And these BDC V4 cars just really don't have the power. Like, this is a track with these cars where if you're not perfect the whole time, you're fucked. Yeah, I've never heard that before. That's a first for me. Let's go. It's a pretty lightweight app, too, for everything that it does. The total installation size is only 120 megabytes. And it is a proper Windows executable app now with a proper installer, proper uninstaller, fully cloud-based updates. So when I release updates, I release them from here and everybody's stuff automatically updates. No, these boxes that you see on here are manually written on. These aren't the actual track ones. This is a drift zone layout editor that is an AC app that allows you to draw the boxes on where you want them. That last transitioning corner is really, really, really tight. The best run that we've seen so far out of this, logged through this on this track, is a 93. That is the best run that we've had gone through this. Is a 93 is the best logged run that we've had on this track. And that's with guys who do professional stuff. Yeah. Well, we can create profiles for any track we want. Like right now, what I should be doing, like the next events, we're going to do Shadow Valley and we are going to do ACS NOLA. So I need to go and drive both of those tracks and get the 3Ds done on them and add all of the off-track zones, like for grass, so we can measure tire drops and stuff. Damn. You mess up at all on this track, you lose your transitions at all, you're in trouble. Like, that little wall tap fucked the rest of the run up for sure. Let's see if we can get a nice clean run through. My personal best is like a 90 on this track. But it's not consistent. That's where my problem lies, is I'm not consistent enough. Oh, the big wall hit ruined my whole score at the end. Yep, the next, I think we got 3 more rounds after this, and 2 of them are going to be Shadow Valley. One's going to be Shadow Valley, one's going to be ACS NOLA. Don't know the order yet. I think we're going to end the season off with Shadow Valley, like send it off properly with a Shadow Valley ending, but yeah, I gotta drive all those tracks too and do all the track editing for those and add the zones, and it's really not too bad. It only took me and Corrupt about 30 minutes to drive the track, get everything put in for it to display it, and then start and have all the zones set. Like, we did pretty much all of it in about 30 minutes. Got the entire track designed, laid out, zones, tested it, checked it. And it was about 30 minutes to do that for one track. So that's not terrible to fully set it up. Didn't angle it enough. Jesus. Just then you can also do this, right? Like I can turn up the judging values. So we'll go to global scoring and tell it to be strict. And now it's going to judge it even harder than it was before. So let's try that. I just turned it up to strict judging. Whoa, my game just lagged out hard, bro. My game just lagged out hard. Let's do this, actually. Let's get rid of this fucking overlay. Because I don't need it anymore. Last couple runs here, boys, and then I'm getting off for the day. Time to go up with the wife. Most of it. I still got some bugs to figure out, and then there's still some more features I'm adding. Like one of the big things is automatic zone detection for contact. If there's contact before initiation zone, it automatically flags the run for a rerun unless it's a driver hitting cones. If the driver hits the cones, the chase driver is legally allowed to pass them if they burn off too much speed. You just came in too late, dog. Came in too late. I know. But I've been going for 2 hours and 50 minutes. 3 hours is usually my limit. Yeah, no, I agree, Dante. I agree. I try to go up there and give her... in the last week, I've been MIA, dude. Like, legit. I've been MIA. I've been down here in this chair all day, every day, coding. I know you guys have seen the VC times. Like, I'm in there for 12, 13 hours at a time sometimes. Just coding. Not even really playing. I told my wife that I'd take the rest of the week off from coding and just do some streams and stuff and spend some time with the family. So... See, I felt like that was a pretty good run, and it scored it as a 75.6 because they have it on hard. Yeah, me too. I try to do my 3 hours max and try to make sure that I keep my family time there. And like I said, this last week, the wife knew what I was doing and knew where I was at and why I was down here so much. But it's kind of nice today. I don't know. I mean, it's thunderstorming, like I said. Maybe we take the kids to go do something if the weather's not terrible. Maybe go for a walk with them or something. They'd like that. Go for a walk. I don't know. My kids hate going for walks though now, unless there's something at the end of it for them. Unless we're walking to the park or something. They don't want nothing to do with going for walks. Okay. Oh, that should have been a DNF. Jesus. All right. Well, guys, I think that is going to be the end of it for me. Because it's been a good stream. I'm tired. It's been a long day. Gonna go spend some time with the wife and the family. Yep, exactly. It's time to go chill out. Spend that time with the fam bam. Thank you. I appreciate it, Upshift. I appreciate all you guys being here. Everybody. I appreciate it all. It all helps. Thank you guys. Much love. I don't know what tomorrow is going to be. 'Cause I have like doctor's appointments all day between my wife and me. So I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow, but we'll figure it out. I'll let you guys know. Love you, Sean. Hit me up. See you guys. Thank you. Much love.